Oh, we live, baby. All right, let's get it. Hey, what I want to talk to you guys today is about a special gift. As you see the Christmas tree right there, right? This is a special gift that I'm giving to not only myself, but to my kids, family, close friends, and it's working over a fear that I've had for a couple years now, and it's a fear and a phobia to fireworks. Yes, I said it. Fireworks. I am terrified and scared of fireworks. All right. Yes. And one thing you have to understand about phobias is when I started to look into how I'm going to overcome this and challenge myself, I like to challenge myself a lot. And I encourage a lot of people to challenge themselves because you never know your true potential until you keep pushing yourself to be better and to do better in everything that you can be. All right, let nothing hold you back. And I think fears and phobias, that's a big thing that they do is hold you back from being as great as you can be. And this is something that has been holding me back in being a better dad, a better friend, better family member, and things like that. So it's understanding what a phobia is. A phobia is an unrealistic fear of something. Okay, so mine is fireworks. There's no need and no reason for me to be scared of fireworks. So when I connect it to a trauma, then it becomes something severe of this sort. And that's why I am fearful of it. And it's because of my experience in combat. And it's connected to something that happened to me during my first deployment. And now when I see fireworks, I see that explosion, it takes me back to that point in my life. And that's the biggest thing that has been keeping me back from overcoming it is most of the time we just hide from our fear. We just try to avoid it and we don't try to take it head on. You know what I'm saying? You take everything else in life head on, but fears, we kind of sit back and don't really pay attention to it. And we try to go around it and do things. And instead of taking it head on and accomplishing what we need to accomplish. All right. So my fear of fireworks, as I said, was connected to military trauma. I feel like I'm no longer a soldier. I am a civilian. So it's perfectly fine for me to now get over this. I have no excuse than to get over this. My motivation is my kids. It's plain and simple. It's always been my kids. It's very, when you look at it, my kids, and I'm gonna open up to you guys and let you guys know. My kids know of this. My older kids, they know of this, and it's very heartbreaking when you watch your kids. They can't experience New Year's, 4th of July, stuff like this. That kids love to watch fireworks and be around fireworks, and then they're like very disappointed when they can't go because daddy is scared of fireworks. Daddy cannot be around fireworks. And it's not so much that I'm scared of it because I've tried to many times before. I think it's just the way I approach it. So I think it's very important that in anything you want to do in life, you get a pen and paper and make a plan. And that's how you just stick to your plan. You be committed to your plan and you get the job done. And that's something that I'm going to do when it comes to this. Before I just try to approach it and it did not work out. All right, let's just say it did not work out. I tried to, take it head on and it just didn't work out. My biggest thing is not really hearing fireworks or stuff like that. My biggest thing is seeing it. All right, I can hear it. It'll startle me for a little bit. But then once I look at it, I go in a trance. I'm just scared. I don't know why. And I kind of black out for a little bit. I don't really know what's going on at that point in time. And basically, I kind of forget a lot of things after my exposure to fireworks, after seeing them. So that's the biggest thing is just seeing them. It's a big problem for me. And I now know that. And that's kind of what I'm working towards doing a little research on how to get over that part of it. So I have a pretty good plan. It's called cognitive therapy, desensitization. All right. So basically, I'm going to gradually expose myself to fireworks to get to that point. And daily, I'm going to log in, go live for you guys, and you guys can see me go through that. Hopefully, inspire some of you guys to do the same. Okay. So my biggest motivation is my kids. I hate to see my kids heartbroken over the fact that, they cannot experience fireworks with daddy. It's very that anybody as a parent or father would be heartbroken over something like that. It's something simple. Kids love to see fireworks. They love to be around that stuff. So it's very hard to not experience that and kind of take away. I feel like it's taking away memories of my kids' childhood by me not being able to be around them to experience that stuff. All right. So my biggest thought on it is, if I could go to combat and get over the fear of dying, for my country, why can't I overcome the fear of fireworks to enjoy time and to make memories with my kids for the rest of their life? So when you really look at it, it's like, I'm doing all that, giving my life up for a country. Why can't I, make sacrifices and put myself vulnerable and expose myself and open up myself in order to overcome fear to better the life of my kids? So, yeah, that's kind of emotional for me, but it's fine. So my whole thing is, when you look at fireworks, for me, is just trauma. All right, and it's just fireworks, and I'm a civilian now. I'm no longer a soldier, and it's no longer a danger to me. So that's the biggest thing I look at with changing my mindset to overcome this. Okay. So first, my motivation. I think when you write your plan down to overcome it, you write down your motivation. All right. And as I said, my motivation is my kids, and my plan is to do cognitive therapy through desensitization. All right. So basically, I'm just gonna expose myself to it gradually, each day, different levels. So first, I'm gonna listen to fireworks explosion daily until my brain gets used to it. And then I'm going to visualize, because that's the biggest part. And I'm going to spend more time visualizing and just looking at videos of fireworks. And then I'm going to go into the environment, which is pretty good because New Year's is coming up. So I think that would be a really good opportunity to try it out. If it doesn't work, I'm going to keep going. My kids are very young. So I have a lot of years of experience and practicing to do until eventually, they get to see daddy around fireworks, have fun with it. And my main goal is to be able to actually set off fireworks with them. So it's going to be awesome. All right. So I wrote my plan down. All right, my inspiration for this also is, I hope it could offer soldiers with PTSD, or the soldiers that deal with fireworks and stuff like that. Just I know we don't want to disappoint our families, so I know this would be something that other guys that I connect with, that they just want to overcome fear. I think we shouldn't have our bad experiences from the military keep us in a hole, confine us to a hole, and just don't make it, bring you down or keep you from doing the things you want to do in life. All right. You're done with the military. I'm talking to mostly veterans who are out. You're done with the military. So, why not live your life now and dedicate your life and commitment and all the service that you did, the honor, loyalty, commit that to people who are around you and love you and like your family, so hopefully it'll be motivation to you guys. All right. So, all right. So, my biggest message to you guys is that if you survive deployment, and of course, it leaves some prints in your life, that you need to be more active and have fun with your family and be happy, enjoy your life, and every little thing in it, that's what they want you to do. All right, it's perfectly fine to be open up and just talk to somebody. It's not that hard. I know it might seem hard, but it really isn't. All right, it's not. You never know how easy things are until you try it. All right, and a lot of families might be understanding. My family, for example, is they know if I don't want to speak about something, they'll give me that space. They will know, hey, I'm just not ready to speak on it, and they will give me that space. And eventually, when it's time for me to speak on it, then I'll speak on it, and they try to understand. I'm first generation military in my family, and I feel like they really accept me for who I am. They kind of know this is the life I wanted to do, so they kind of prepare themselves for whatever's going to come from it. And they're very loving to me, and anything I tell them, they just respect it, and they try to overcome it, and try to help me work around it. And I think you just give your family a chance, bro. If you just give your family a chance, man, just try it. Just try it. If you feel like they're not gonna listen, they're not gonna understand, you might be surprised. Trust me, you might be very surprised. You don't have to tell them every single thing, but you can tell them bits by pieces. Because when you get out, all you have is your family and yourself. Like, I'm dead serious. That's all you really have. Yes, there's VA. Yes, there's places like this to help you out. But really, when you got to battle that stuff at home, all you have is your family and yourself. So it's very important that you try to implement them into it. Let them understand, why you're doing the things you're doing, why you feel a certain way you feel, and just let them know. And I feel like if you don't let them know these things, they can never understand. So you can't be mad at them that they're not understanding if you never tell them. And then I believe, trust me, talking about it is not gonna make you a weak person or anything. It's not gonna make you feel that way. All right. If you feel weak by talking, that's not good, man. Trust me. So it's not gonna make you a weak person if you open up and just speak on what's going on with you. It will make you feel a lot better, and you will get a lot better help. So make sure you speak up on anything that you're going through in life, from combat, from bad experiences, and just give your family a chance, man. Just give them a chance to understand, because these people are going to love you. They're going to be around you all the time. And it's not fair for them to go through things and not understand why they're going through it. All right. And why you're acting this way and that way. When people know the why to your behavior, then it would open up a lot more doors. For communication is key. All right. So don't ever feel like you need to keep it all in, because it's not going to help and it's not going to make anything better for you. Okay. So that's my big message to other soldiers. And just use the skills from the military to help you be successful in life. All right. Life is easy, I'm telling you. And this is somebody who's went through a lot. Anybody that knows my life, I've went through a lot in life, and I'm telling you, it is easy. It is a lot easier than you think it is. All right. You just got to change that mindset. Change that mindset. Build that strong mindset. Be committed. Have discipline, and just work things out. And have that problem solving mindset, that growth mindset, that any problem that comes your way, there is a solution. The way I think about everything, and I used to tell my soldiers the same thing, is, if there's a problem, there's a solution to every problem. And if there's none, you're going to be the first one to figure it out. All right. Nothing is impossible, man. Nothing is impossible. And if nobody's ever figured it out, you be the first one. You be the first one to figure it out. Because trust me, there is always a solution to every problem. All right, and we should know that as soldiers because we're always adjusting. So you can use that training and that mindset that you build, from the Army to be successful in life. All right, and then we could train for death, and we could leave and survive all that stuff. There's no reason why you shouldn't be successful in life. All right, so just use all that to better yourself and achieve all that you can in life. All right, I'm telling you, this life thing is not that hard. You make it harder than it is. All right, this stuff is easy. It's very, very easy. You just got to build that strong mindset and achieve everything that you want in life. Be successful, have a growth mindset, all right, where you're always growing, and very important to build other people up around you and have them grow with you. All right, so I mean, that's my biggest thing. I kind of went off, topic with the fear, but you kind of need that mindset, that strong, resilient mindset, to get over your fear and phobias, and you have to gradually go achieve your plan. All right, so you write down a plan on how you're going to achieve all this stuff. And I'm not saying I'm going to be successful by New Year's Day. I'm going to get over this, but I'm going to eventually. Trust me, that's how I think of every problem I have or anything in life. And I'm going to achieve my goal of getting over this so my kids could have fireworks and see fireworks with Poppy, Daddy, whatever they call me, and my friends, family. They're not going to feel like, let's not go to this or that because JT, Miguel, Tholin, whatever they call me, can't go, so I for myself also don't want to be that for other people. And I want to go out and enjoy fireworks. I see a lot of cool things with fireworks nowadays where, they're doing a lot of lights that make whistling noise and all type of fun stuff. So I want to experience that, and for 6-7 years, this thing has been controlling my life. And I feel like anyone that has fear or phobias, then you should stop letting that stuff control your life. Like, these things are not as bad as we think it is. And once you overcome it, that's the one key. Once you overcome that, you will see how easy it is. And that's how it is with everything in life that you might seem difficult and impossible. Once you overcome it, you will see that it's very, very possible. And it's a lot easier than you think it was. All right, so that's going to be my Christmas message for myself. My Christmas gift for myself is overcoming this phobia, and for my kids. And I hope for everybody else that it might inspire someone to also get over their fear and challenge their fear or phobias head on. Beat it down, man. Don't let it beat you up. All right, you take control of your life. It's your life. Anybody that knows how to be you is you. All right, and you know how to be the best you. So know yourself, be yourself, love yourself, and soar above your mountains. All right, this thing too easy. All right.